Meanwhile, a political analyst believes there are personalities out to undermine the anti-corruption campaign of the Aquino administration. Let's hear the details of this report from Freddie Abando.
It started out with one list, followed by two more, and it looks like one or more could surface again. An expanded list of brains Janet Napoles, which details lawmakers from both houses of Congress allegedly linked to the multi-billion peso pork scam. According to UP Professor Prospero de Vera, there are dark political forces out to undermine the president's crusade against corruption, confuse our people, and gain political advantage for the 2016 presidential polls. De Vera is one of the country's top political analysts.
It's a free-for-all among contending political forces, maximizing the last remaining 2 years of the administration to make 2016 a battleground for their political interest.
It's a conspiracy that led Napoles to identify two of the president's men, Budget Secretary Florencio Abad and Agriculture Secretary Proceso Alcala. Secretary Abad confirmed De Vera's revelations. Abad stressed there is a convergence of political forces out to discredit and derail the president's gains in good governance.
Certain people are being hit by this. A former president is in detention. Sitting Chief Justice was convicted. A national ombudsman was forced to resign. Certain generals are in jail. Now, certain politicians are being prosecuted. I mean, you don't expect these people to be watching on the sidelines and waiting for their fate. You know, there has to be a pushback, and that is what is happening right now. And you expect that to happen, but at the end of the day, you know, your conviction, your realization that people are behind you as they were behind us in the seat. Excise tax reform, in the RH fight, in the Bangsamoro peace negotiations. I mean, when you realize that what you're doing is supported by the people, then it just emboldens you to just go on and confront these incidents, these issues as you go along. But keeping in mind that, you know, the bigger goal, the bigger objective really is, you know, to really dismantle the structural roots of corruption and poverty.
Abad also dismissed the claim of Napoles that he was her mentor in forming NGOs which will transact business with members of Congress when he was still a congressman in the late 90s. Abad said he never met Napoles. The Batanes Electric Co a statement dismissing the claim of Napoles that they benefited from the scam. The cooperative said they have not received a 10 million peso SARO funded by PDAF. All funds were sourced for the National Electrification Administration.
Nung naglabas sila ng detalye, may taon, may pangalan, may organisasyon, may halaga ng pera, then you can validate.
Pero dito,
in one morning, I validated and proved them all as you know, big lie. So what are they going to do next? Create more lies.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.